Aloha guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna go do some shallow water OMILU action with the spear gun. We ended up coming with a wonderful, beautiful OMILU, so make sure to stick around to the end of the video. I'm gonna keep the intro short and sweet. Let's get straight to the action and make sure to subscribe. We're almost to 1K. Other than that, see you in the water. So as soon as we hit the water, I immediately found this taco. At this specific location, there are lots of octopus, so I usually find at least one or two every single time I go out. Again, the thing that really sold it for me was the surroundings around this hole. There was already a ton of rocks, and there was even a crab shell nearby. So all I had to do was just take the spear tip and kind of poke it in the hole and just kind of wiggle around. You're kind of just teasing them out, moving your pole or whatever you're using to just kind of irritate them out of the hole, but you don't want to be too aggressive or you might injure the taco or they might stay in the hole. After some poking, eventually he decided to come out. And I don't think that this taco was legal. If he was just borderline, so we decided to let him go and let him grow, get a little bigger. I always love catching these octopus, and it's always good to know that I'm releasing them safely. Hopefully we see him in a couple of months when he gets bigger. So right here, we get out to the spots. I'm a little deeper out. This is maybe 20, 25 feet. And I'm just diving down, and I saw a school of fish, but I don't really know what's inside of the school. Usually when you see these huge fish piles, it's good to just drop down near them, just because there can be anything in the school. So you can see there's that fantail uhu. It's probably too small or just borderline, so I'm not even going to try and take that shot. But I noticed that there's a bunch of polanis, lots of kalas, but I also see an uhu that's legal way in the back. So I wait for him to come up and I take a shot. But unfortunately, I think that because I was holding onto my gun and I made a terrible shot, he just tore off immediately. Now we're out in a little bit deeper water. This is maybe 35, around that mark, and I'm taking a drop. I didn't see much on the way down, but I do know that this place has lots of OMILUs, some uhus, and lots of moos, so I'm just going down to just kind of see what comes by. I've also seen plenty of sharks, both white tip and hammerheads at this spot, so I always got to stay cautious. Seeing some veke over there to my left, but not in the mood for veke. I look back to my right, and then as soon as I look back over to my left, this smaller papio comes by. Line up and take the shot. He immediately headed over for these rocks, and the line went limp, so I thought that he tore off. And I had just shot another papio and a hogfish, as well as that uhu before here, and they all tore off. So I was pretty upset. I don't know what was going on this day, but my friend tells me to look back down, and the papio is swimming around in circles, and I'm like, shoot, I actually did get it. So I'm going down to retrieve it. Hopefully it doesn't tear off as I'm going down there. I don't know why, but the papio looked a lot bigger when I was shooting at it. This was still legal. I think it was like 14 inches, but it just looked a lot bigger when I was shooting at it. So still happy, especially after losing so many fish. I just wanted something on the stringer. It's time to go back, get this on the buoy, and head back home because we were both feeling pretty exhausted. Before we headed back, I decided to do one more drop just to see if anything else would swim by. As soon as I hit the bottom, I immediately start to kind of dust up. Again, there's lots of moos here, so I'm trying to be very opportunistic, but I'm just ready to see if something else might come by as well. I'm looking straight down. Moo don't like to see your eyes, so after about 10 seconds or so, I start to slowly look up, because you really want to be careful with head movements, but I didn't see anything, so I decided to just kind of look for something else, and sure enough, these lai swim right by. Line up on this one, and I don't know why I didn't shoot there. I just wasn't comfortable with that shot, and this lai was swimming right above me, but these shots always end poorly. I just can't really shoot straight up, so decided to just head back to the surface. We already have a fish, so it's time to go in. Super stoked to just get something. It was a nice day, beautiful conditions and clear water. So also got this tow out on the way back. So you got to take the invasives off the reef whenever you see them. Back at shore, I'm just cleaning up this fish. This is a dive with my friend Cole Powers, and he was able to bring out his really nice camera and get some footage of this part. These fish are fairly easy to clean, fairly easy to fillet, and they produce really great tasting fillets. Super fun trip, but we still haven't caught an OMILU. In Hawaii, any papio that is above 3 pounds is considered to be an OMILU. So what we caught right here was only about 1.4 or 1.2, I forget. So this is still considered a papio. Still super grateful, but I still wanted to get an OMILU, so I decided to go back out, and this is exactly what happened. So I was just coming over here. I'm only 15 feet away from the shoreline, and I was just doing a drop just for fun and dusted up some sand. I wasn't expecting anything to swim by, and so I'm just looking around for whatever, and as soon as I turn back to the right, this OMILU comes out of nowhere, and I'm able to take a shot. I immediately get my hands on him just to make sure that he's secure, and the fish is now in my hands, and I am just super stoked. The bluefin trevally is a strong, fast swimming predator feeding mainly on small fish, supplemented by squid, octopus, and crustaceans. They have a wide variety of hunting techniques and at times show as a hunting strategy. They favor drop-offs with a strong current, and because of this, they are often seen hanging off the edge of a large drop-off waiting for prey. So whenever I saw this fish in such shallow water, I was very surprised. The species is easily distinguishable by their electric blue fins, which in real life are more vibrant than this video. The upper body is a brassy color, lightening down the body to a silvery white color on the stomach. Black spots are sometimes found on the adults on the upper areas, with the fish developing more spots as they age. Juveniles lack the coloration on their fins and instead have darker colored fins and yellow pectoral fins. I think this fish is gorgeous because of their coloration. Personally, this is one of the prettiest fish in Hawaii, in my opinion, with the electric blue vibrating off their fins and the electric blue spots that are on their body as well. If these fish are in the open and you want them to come closer for a better shot, I would recommend grunting and dusting the sand a little bit. This should give them enough curiosity to come in and check you out. For sure. Alrighty guys, so just got back to the house. It's been in the fridge for overnight. But yeah, landed this nice OMILU by surprise the other day. Just kind of came over by some sand. And he ended up weighing about 4.14 pounds, and he measured 19 inches to the fork, so almost 20. But beautiful fish. We're gonna go ahead and fillet it now. I'm gonna give half of the fillets to my friend behind the camera and his family, and the other half are gonna make some delicious fish tacos. All right, so let's get to the fillet job. One last look at this beautiful OMILU. Alrighty, we're gonna go start with the fillet job. Like I said, decided to fillet this fish, gave half of it to my friend and his family and the other half. Instead of using it for fish tacos, I actually just made it for a little brunch meal with eggs and just fried it over the pan, and it was delicious. Alright, mahalo for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below. It really helps me out. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, so it'll be a huge milestone. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day. God bless. I'll see you on the next adventure.